Dolphins on Thanksgiving. The Dolphins, Eagles defeat the Baltimore Ravens on the fall of Justin Tucker. Man, it is epic. And the Minnesota Vikings survived Arizona Cardinals. So everybody that's nipping at the Lions, heels, they all won this week. They all won this week. Everybody nipping at the Lions' heels. So Lions are headed to a big matchup with Green Bay on Thursday. Beat up, Gibbs, leak the play sheet. So it could be a situation where the Lions, if they wasn't at home, they probably would not know where to be the favorites. Green Bay riding high. They mad at what we did. They shouldn't have scored a touchdown. And more likely, if you think logically with a lot of people, Green Bay probably, on paper, should win this game. So in a lot of people's opinion, if they're being honest. There's a lot of money that's going to come on Green Bay with a hurt Lions team. And that's what Philadelphia needs. Because Philadelphia want NFC to come through Philadelphia. So the Lions, like I said in my video, got a 3-game stretch. That's very vital. 2 division games, 1 in Green Bay, 1 in Chicago, and sandwiched in between there. It's probably the biggest game in the NFL season. Detroit versus Buffalo. The good news is the Packers and the Bills game are at the crib. The other good news is even though they got a 1-game lead up on Minnesota, it's really a 2-game lead on Minnesota because they beat them head-to-head. So if they can beat Green Bay, Thursday by some miracle, with all the injuries, they can defeat them. They're in a great position. And they beat Chicago. They swept the division out before they played Minnesota the last game of the year. So all those teams did their job. The Eagles is the hot team. Their defense is playing really, really well. They played Lamar well yesterday. They're getting after the passer. They stopping the run. And, even Denver, good defense in Denver couldn't shut down Lamar. But Justin Tucker missed the extra point, missed 2 field goals. So he left 7 points on the board yesterday, and they lost by 5 points. So I'm gonna look at. But Minnesota, they barely beat Arizona at the crib yesterday, and they find ways to win football games. Green Bay beat Dolphins. Dolphins under 40 degrees. They know when they scheduled their game on Thanksgiving, Dolphins has 0 chance. Now, Tyreek Hill has played well in the cold in his past. He played in Kansas City, so that got a lot to do with the identity of the quarterback. So if you're Miami, the one thing you probably want to do in the offseason, you probably want to go out there and get more physical in the offensive line to find you a physical running back that can go through that's just a physical running back that can go through any terrain. So, and maybe you might want to, use your tight end, maybe use your Geno Smith a lot. And now maybe you also want to find you a bigger body receiver, that can really get those contested catches and box out, corners. They built for speed, but really, you need to really be built for toughness. But, Green Bay's talented. They talented. And I watched that Miami game, and what really took the scale in that Miami game, they were psyched out when they got there. Tyreek said, I'm not wearing those sleeves because I'm not showed that I'm not scared. If you're worried about intimidating another team before the tip or before the ball is snapping, you probably already lost the game, especially mentally. But when they punted that ball and that guy muffed that punt in the cold and they gave Green Bay a quick 6, it was a wrap after that. That game, it was a wrap. That game was a wrap. It was a wrap. It was a risky wrap. So, they all on our heels. So, like I said, even though we shouldn't have lost to Tampa, and that was on Dan Campbell, now that's becoming a critical moment. Now that's becoming a critical moment. Now that's becoming a critical moment for the Lions. But also, you don't want the pressure. You don't want the pressure of, you don't want the pressure of going undefeated. That's a lot of pressure on you. So it's kind of good they got the loss. And I'm pretty sure Kansas City kind of relieved they kind of got that loss, and now they can carry on, as well too. So it's tight. And then you talk about that Buffalo game, it's tight for them too because they still one game behind Kansas City and they hold the tiebreaker. So they really can't afford to lose another game where they got to go back through Kansas City. So you're talking about a team in the Lions with one loss, a team in Minnesota with 2 losses, a team with Philly with 2 losses, and a team in Buffalo, I believe, that got 2 losses. All to miss out on the number 1 seed as some possibility. And you're talking about a team through 12 games with Kansas City and Detroit, who both got 1 loss. It ain't even secure. They're not even secure that they probably haven't even clinched the playoff berth yet. Haven't clinched the division, haven't clinched home field. So that just lets you know how competitive the top of the NFL is, not just the NFC or the AFC. It's very competitive. So, like I said before, you really want to be playing your best ball right now. Kind of starting right now, going into January, being hot, getting healthy, being hot. That's what we want to play. But this 3-game stretch for all of them. Kansas City, Buffalo, Minnesota, Philadelphia. This stretch is critical for both of them. Now, kind of when you look at the NFC a little bit more, you look and really say, it's really nobody else. You're not really worried about Washington. They coming though. You're really not worried about the AFC West. They beating each other up, but they can get hot and make a run. Seattle, Arizona, LA and Seattle won yesterday. Arizona lost a heartbreaker at the end. AFC South, Tampa getting healthy, but don't look the same. Atlanta, they look terrible with Kirk Cousins. They probably want to pull the plug, but they're still in the playoffs. They threw 4 interceptions yesterday. They lost. So really, you're really looking at Minnesota, Green Bay, Philadelphia, Detroit. And that's the class of the NFC right there. So, yeah, but hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch, the whole line. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Peace.